A-Team! What's up, family? Welcome back to another video.
The A-Team!
But we're gonna be keeping up that theme of doing things differently with our first ever reaction. So something we haven't talked about on the channel very much is our love and our fanship to other families and other channels. I don't think there's a single YouTube creator out there or person who watches YouTube and or creator that isn't a fan of someone else or someone else's family.
Or looks up to someone.
Yeah, there's no way that everyone looks up to somebody. So one of the families that we will look up to is the Ace family. Completely unrelated is the name. So we have A-Team, obviously, and one of the things we wanted to do when we started this channel was be A-Fam, but it was too close to Ace family. And like
we didn't want to be like
we didn't want to jock so hard, right? So we wanted to be a little more unique than that, and then we didn't want it to be Anthony and Autumn because there's so many like him and her channels and
so many Anthony's too.
Yeah, there's a ton of Anthony's, so we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to go that route either. So we went with Team instead of family, and as you guys know, Team, we just use it interchangeably. You guys are the family regardless. So anyway, for this video, we're going to be reacting to the Ace family's first video. It's the real life of the Ace family. Welcome to our lives. So it's like part 1 of their 4-part video.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Before we get into this video, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. If you want to join our little family, we're small YouTubers. We're nowhere near or nowhere even close to the Ace family, but we do have a ton of respect for them, and we do have a lot of respect for their marketing and how well they are at drawing an audience and how well they are making videos, and we hope to be a fraction of that one day. Also, if you like any part of this video, guys, hit that like button down below. It goes a long way, and it shares this video with people who actually want to see it. All right, so I got the video pulled up down here somewhere so you guys can see what we see, and we're just gonna jump right into it. Let's go ahead.
This feels like a Netflix movie.
Yeah, honestly, like, I'm surprised they weren't trying to, I mean, I feel like they would push for it to be on Netflix. I think they would have got the contract. I don't know how exactly that works, but I think they're big enough to get a Netflix contract.
1 of 4. There's 4 parts.
Did they say before this video came out that it was going to be 4 parts?
I don't remember.
I don't remember them saying that. So we expected like a full, I mean, I know I did, I'm pretty sure you did, expected like a full like hour documentary, like first go, especially because they took such a long break from YouTube.
I know, they did.
But I think that goes back to that marketing thing. It's like makes a lot more sense to split it up and have people view it that way. Plus it helps them get more content, so I can definitely respect it. I want to talk about the intro before we even get any further. I think that intro is dope. I think like the whole storytelling aspect of like film and filmmaking, that's what like everyone strives to do, like the whole storytelling. So I think the fact that they like went back to their roots.
Oh, they took it way back.
Yeah, they took it way back. I think it's dope that they went back to their roots and like have all these baby pictures that are like super cute, and it makes it very personal.
Let me just say, Elle looks just like
oh
Catherine.
My god, identical, man. Like that's how Zara's gonna be. Looks exactly like her mom, and Amira does too, but she looks more like her daddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that intro was dope. The only thing I don't like, I think like following this intro, they kind of did like a little, let me see. Yeah, this part right here. So I don't like this comic strippy like edit. I don't like it. You like it? Really? I would have never.
It's different. Like, I don't know.
It is different, but I don't. Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
I feel like the more you watch it, like it looks good.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like too different for me, and I'm just not ready for it. But I'm just like. I'm kind of on the fence about that, yeah.
Because you're all like...
I know I'm all into comics, I'm all into like nerdwear and everything like that, but I wasn't a huge fan of the comic strip.
It's definitely not something I thought that they would put in there. You know,
yeah,
they don't seem like
expect
they would have that vibe.
I wouldn't expect that. I was definitely expecting more of a like how their intro is or whatever.
Like very clean.
Yeah, like, very clean footage, like very slow motion, like very, you know, bask in like the essence type footage, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that's another thing about the Ace family is like they're really good at putting like the best, like all YouTubers put out their best moments, obviously, but they're really good at putting the best of the best, like their best. It's
different too because they're so famous now, so they have to do the best of the best.
That's true.
Like everyone's gonna criticize them if not.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, that's true, but there's a lot of family channels where they just like show you their best, but it's also like a little more of like the like there's a little mix. Like there's the best, but there's also like sometimes not the best. And I feel like the Ace family is really good at putting on like their absolute like goals. Like that's why they're everyone's family goals.
That's why I'm interested to see if they're gonna do that throughout the video. You know.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
Or if they're gonna, you know, show behind the scenes, like really behind the scenes, or is it like fake behind the scenes?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That part's cute.
She's so cute.
Yeah. Okay, like, so this part with the intro, like, I do like how they split it, you know? But, like, the straight full-on comic, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But they're babies, so chubby and cute.
It's a healthy baby.
That is a healthy, dude, she's got Zara. She blew her out the water.
Yeah, I know.
She's way chunkier.
See, like this part, I don't know if I feel like that's behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like
well,
acting.
yeah.
Like,
yeah, for sure. So this part is like super motivational. 0 to 15 million.
It puts butterflies in my stomach, honestly.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like for us, we were motivated by a couple different people, a couple different YouTubers and people who told us to start a channel. But Ace Family is one of our biggest motivations just for the fact that they were able to just climb, like they just grew. Like
and I'm honestly
crazy.
sad that like I just discovered them last year.
Yeah, because it would have been even crazier to see them go from 0 to 15.
Yeah.
But I think we started when they were like, what, 5 million?
Something like that,
Yeah. That's crazy though.
Yeah.
So, do you remember how we ended up choosing this spot? Yeah, so, remember when you went to college?
Apartment number 1.
Yeah.
And I had to, like, put my car somewhere, or, like, park my car somewhere. Yeah. I didn't have anywhere to park it. So, you had a friend at the time that lived there. Right. I brought my car there, and parked it for a couple of months, and when we came back, we were staying at your dad's while we were looking for a place.
That has to be so emotional for them to go back to like their apartment because their house is so nice now, like so much bigger.
So we went there to like just to see possibilities, and come to find out, one of my good friends that worked there.
Where is he talking about?
You gotta turn it
ended up
up.
hooking us up with, was it a loft, right?
At the apartment.
Oh, the loft.
Yeah.
So I
Gotcha.
think the loft was like 2,100, and I was feeling like,
They do live in California though.
so they need to do for us. And he was like, yeah, let me get back to you. And he gave it to us for like 1,500.
See, that's something I always questioned is like, did they really start from the bottom? Or did, you know,
Yeah.
because like, that's a lot for us. Like,
Yeah,
here.
that's true. Like for us, I mean that's true because they live in California. We live in Michigan, so like obviously things are more expensive in California than Michigan. But my whole thing is like, I remember like there's a couple videos where they would say things that were like, they would talk about when they were at their lowest, and their lowest was like
our highest.
was like beyond our highest. Like I remember Catherine was talking about how when they started or something like that, and she was saying something about how she only had like 14K in her bank account, and then
like,
they moved out, and I was like, shoot.
Yeah.
Let me get 14K on my best day. Like that would be a good that'd be like a good summer of working. Like
I thought the same thing when I heard that too though. I'm like is someone helping you?
Yeah,
or
right.
something? Like
because I don't know the backstory of their parents. I don't know if they have money or not, and I know like I don't know what they did before YouTube. I know Austin was like a basketball player, and like from what I understand, even though if you're a D1 basketball player, obviously you're very skilled, but I don't think they don't pay, like they get money somehow, but they don't get straight up paid like NBA players. They don't. So like I don't think he got rich. He couldn't have been rich off that. Like maybe if he had like exclusive sneakers or something, but as far as being a basketball player, there's no way. And then I have no idea what Catherine did before this. So I don't know what, but she was doing, it wasn't YouTube, but shoot, she was doing something because she had 14 grand in the bank. So,
I know.
Shoot.
Damn, so if it wasn't for him,
where would you?
what was your
What was your
guys'
guys'
life
life like
before all this started?
It was so like peaceful.
I was
I was definitely more free. What I mean by free is I was able to go out and not worry about anyone around me. I was able just to go, do what I had to do, come back to the house,
not worry about anybody following me, not worrying about anybody being at my house when I got there, not worrying about, you know, friends or acquaintances, people that I meet, wanting something from me.
That's crazy.
So that part right there is really, that's very real to me. I feel like they've talked about it before in videos where they have to be really conscious of their surroundings and they're like getting harassed by people and fans and stuff. And that's one thing we've talked about, like no matter where this channel goes, at some point I feel like
Our family's safety comes first.
yeah,
For sure.
your family safety comes first, and I feel like that almost takes away from being an entrepreneur on YouTube. It's like having to constantly be worried about who's around you or who's trying to do what around you.
But that's just like, we aren't even that big. Like, we're just now growing, and I went out to eat and someone was like, oh my gosh, like, I watch your stuff. And I was like, what?
Yeah, like we've
No.
already run into subscribers, which like it's normal like when they're family and friends, but for people that we don't know,
I've
we're
had
really
people text
shocked.
me.
Yeah, we've had
Like-
people text. Well, Autumn has. I don't get no love, but Autumn's got a whole fan club going on. They text her and they see her when she's out to eat, and they're like,
And
"Oh
it's
my
awesome.
God."
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm just
Yeah, no,
saying,
we're not
like,
complaining at
yeah.
all.
When you get really big, there are people that just cross those boundaries.
Yeah, you
like,
definitely
following
find
you
people-
home and stuff. Like,
That's crazy. That would make me so uncomfortable.
yeah.
It's been 2 years.
See, like, so this is their first apartment.
Yeah. Yep.
So to me, like, this place looks
Nice.
outrageous.
Yes.
Like
I
that.
see the inside.
That's like when we were on the end of the spectrum. That would be like our best right there.
And I think this is when they had Elle. They were. This is like where she first grew up, like when she was a baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So like that's cute.
Exciting.
That's super cute.
So,
Oh, that would give me.
obviously not going to be
Oh my god.
That would be
Butterflies,
chills.
yeah.
That would be chills
chills.
to like go back to where you started, regardless of if you started from here to here or here. Like going back would give you chills.
Because
period.
theirs, like, they've only been doing YouTube for what, 2 years?
I think-
So that's fast. That's like to go. What, they're in like 3 places now. Like to go back and see like how much has changed in so
2
little
or 3
time.
years.
Like,
Yeah, that's insane.
that same situation that we were in.
This is just the quality of this is so good. Like whoever the guy was, I forget his name in the beginning.
their videos are always so good.
Well, yeah, they have really good quality, but the
Yeah.
guy who filmed this is like edited very nice.
Setup, though. This is like almost identical. So, yeah, the only difference was ours was in the corner, and this one's over here.
So wait, whose are they going? Oh, because someone else. Oh,
Yeah,
theirs.
yeah.
Started.
Theirs was like on the other side, and this is next door, but it's the same apartment layout.
Yeah, that'd be dope to go to your old place wearing a Gucci jacket. Just flex on them, you know?
Yeah, we were
All
so
your
happy
neighbors
we
that were
were
hating
at
when you're screaming in your videos.
600 square feet.
Hey, Ace family.
Ace family! He should do that. He should do that in the center, and
I know.
someone would have came out like, "Oh, you're back!"
Yes, Just look at this.
Oh my God, our laundry was done there.
Where we were.
That was funny.
That's so something you would
Our
say.
situation, we were.
Like, oh my God, this is where our window was. Like,
Before that moment, we were living at my dad's house. With you being pregnant, having a kid.
so I wonder what Austin's dad does.
Yeah.
We were unable to afford furniture for the first, I want to say 2 weeks. And
All right, so I'm gonna have to stop it right there. Let me just say, 2 weeks, my guy, is not that long to not have furniture, bro. Listen, because we had furniture when we moved into our place, but it was all hand-me-down
Hand-me-downs,
stuff.
yeah.
He's talking about like brand new furniture we
Yeah.
could not afford. Like, we didn't buy new furniture for the first year
Yeah.
because we had hand-me-down stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe they weren't blessed to have hand-me-downs, but the way this story is going, I don't know if they were ever struggling that hard as far as like the hand-me-downs go. But yeah, 2 weeks, my guy. Y'all made it, period. Like, I don't even want to hear that.
call it. Put it right here.
But I can feel that though.
So,
He just said they put a mattress in the middle of their.
living in a 600 square foot.
Hey, that part where he was just standing too, like,
That was doing our best.
wasn't that where he did the teddy bear prank too?
Barely
Like
got
where
to
the
that
stairs
point.
were in the corner? I'm almost certain it was. That's like my favorite video of theirs.
Journey, we never thought.
Is that this place?
I think it is.
Is it?
I'm almost certain it is. I'm gonna have to look back and check.
The lighting looks so different.
Like from how their videos look?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. See, that's what I mean. Like, they were, regardless of where they started, like, they were good at, like, positioning, lighting, like, lights, camera, action. They were good at it, period. Like, they both are.
Bedroom.
It's a cute little loft, though.
Dude, that thing's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the upstairs is cute.
So not
I wish we had a loft. We went from we used to live upstairs in our old apartment, our 2-bedroom, but then we had like a bigger fam, so we had to go to the bottom, you know, and I didn't want Autumn to like fall while she was pregnant, so we were in the bottom now, so I used to love the top though, but we never had a loft indoors though.
I have this really distinctive memory of me and you coming upstairs when I was like 2 months old, and us looking over, and she was looking over us saying,
That's so cute.
she can actually see us when we're here.
She has really good eyesight.
Oh my god, she was chubby! Man, they have some chubby babies.
And one thing that we did love, obviously we love this entire spot. This is our very first spot. We couldn't be more blessed to be able to have even a spot like this at the time. But I think the best thing
See,
about
that's real.
this exact apartment was how high the ceilings were and the windows.
Yes. So that is another thing that he just talked about. Like, California has the nicest, like, whether it's luxury or even like not luxury apartments, their windows are so big.
Are they?
Yes.
I don't remember that from when we went there.
Well, because we were in the hotel though, that's a little bit different. But like, as far as apartment goes, like the structure of the apartment, I don't think it's only luxury apartments. I think it's all apartments, but like the way it goes is they have windows up from the ceiling to the bottom. They have high ceilings. We don't have that here. So that's why they have so much light in
We
there.
took you guys over to the next place that we lived in, the next apartment.
Oh.
I just want to say that when we moved out of here, we had 300,000 Ace family members. Just so you guys
300,000.
can understand our timeline.
That's still so much.
There's so much.
Oh, look how young they look.
But don't get
They
me
do
wrong,
look so young. I swear I had that same plan at some
subscribers is
point.
a lot. But we were taking risks in our lives as if we had more. And that's what it's about. Because we believed in us so much
Yeah.
that we were taking
That's
leaps
cute.
of faith. We were like jumping into things that we probably shouldn't have jumped into.
I feel like that's what we need to do, but we struggle so hard with.
Yeah, that's the thing is like we don't take a like he said he had 300,000. 300K is nothing. That's like really good. Like most people will never get past like
We're like a fraction, like 1%
yeah, we're not
of that.
yeah, we're like 1% of that. I didn't even think we would get this far, to
Yeah.
be honest. Like at least not this fast. And it's nothing like we're nothing abnormal. Like I see some people just shoot right up, but regardless, like 300K isn't that much. But I think the whole part about him saying like taking risks, like regardless of what 300K is to us, to them, like for whatever reason, being in California or like whatever their lifestyle is, like it was still a big risk to go from where they were to where they went. And I can respect that. Like regardless of where we fall, like I said, where they started could have been anywhere in here, where we started is anywhere in here. But it's all about your lifestyle, and I can respect the fact that he's talking about taking a big risk, whatever the risk was. And that's
For
something
their
that,
situation.
yeah, for their situation, it was a risk, so it's a risk, period.
Yeah.
And that's something that I think we'll get better at down the road, but it's something that we play very safe. We don't upload too much because we have our own lives going. And I have to guess at this point that's all they were doing was YouTube.
Right.
And that's a big risk. Like at their age and having a kid, like the same with us. At our age, it's different for people who are in high school and get lucky enough to get on the YouTube train early, or lucky enough where you're in college and you're not working. Like it's a lot easier to just be like bam bam, like drop these videos. And
Like if we were still living at home, we would
we would have 100
uploading
200 videos
every
already.
day.
Yeah, easily. But we have to be smart, you know, we have to be conscious of our family, and like they have to provide. So that risk for them, like I can respect it, period.
Biggest risk takers, and you'll see why in the series, but
I didn't know they moved into a second apartment either.
I didn't even know they had three places, right? 2 apartments and then the house, and then another
and now
house.
another house, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So I
they
thought it
just
was
had one
apartment to house.
Yeah.
Quality camera.
I mean, at least we had a camera, but it wasn't the
I know that's right.
Shoot.
And I believe
Hey, I hear
YouTube
that
channel
quality
was
struggle.
Austin and Catherine vlog starting out. It was not the Ace family. we changed
Oh, okay.
it to the Ace family.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I did watch their older videos, like just to see where they started.
This is so not what they do now. Like this to me is
Way
like a
different,
different
yeah.
channel.
Way
You
different,
know?
yeah.
Like they
And-
don't really do like challenges or
No.
stuff like that.
And that's the crazy thing is too, like when everyone starts on YouTube, unfortunately, like you have to do, like you make your own videos, but you do have to do challenges, which you like.
That's
like,
what
you
people
know,
wanna see.
You have to do something trendy so that people will find you. And I'm excited for us to get to like where we can break away from that and make our own, because like I
Yeah.
have so many ideas, but I'm excited to get to that point where the Ace family got to that point where they can just like
Do their life.
their life and
You know?
they can make an interesting video and be able to get views on it.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
They're also like a very good looking family.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, but I mean,
Into the
that
second
draws.
we're not lacking in that department either.
I'm just saying people like to see that.
That's true.
You know,
our rent
and
is
success.
expensive, so we
So
gotta pay bills.
Right.
And if we don't, then we're back at square one. But it didn't really matter because at that point we had nothing to lose.
Okay, so now we're headed to the second place that we lived in, which is our second apartment. This apartment, I believe, was 1,500 square feet. So double the size of our
1,500
first
square
apartment.
feet. Ours
And
is
it
like
was
1,000
super
right now.
expensive.
And we have a
We paid
3-bedroom.
$3,400. Anybody who lives in an apartment knows that that is
$3,400.
And we didn't have the
So-
money at the time to just
That's
spend.
crazy. Like people think what we spend on an apartment is a lot.
So
We don't even spend what they spent on their first apartment.
asses
I
off.
know.
And it's a
To
3-bedroom.
make it happen.
It is Kylie though.
Let's just
I mean, it is Cali though, and these are luxury apartments. And like,
Alright, so
regardless
before we
of,
walk-
and that's true, like, it wasn't necessary, like, it's a struggle, but that's the life they want to live too. Like, we also want, like, people tell us that we're crazy for paying what we pay. And I think, like, it's what we want. Like, it's our quality of life, you know? Quality of life matters.
And that's when the whole madness began.
So this is when stuff started. So that's crazy.
Well, there she is. Here we go. Welcome. Once you walk in, the floor, show them the floor. People were never taking their shoes off whenever they come in. This is our lovely.
That is crazy.
So fair warning, someone literally just moved out of this apartment, so that's why it's a little messy.
Dang, so they must have really been plugged with these people that just let them back in their apartment.
All the appliances, everything you see was the exact same. The layout was just.
So that place is gorgeous. There's no debate on that. I mean, there's no debate.
So this room for us.
I can see how it would still be a big risk because they're paying that
all of our
much.
sit-down videos.
But I'm still
Story
surprised at
times,
300K that they
challenges.
could afford 3,400.
But like anything with YouTube is a risk because
It's true.
anything
Anything
can
with-
change. Like
Because anything, being an entrepreneur of any kind is a risk, so it makes sense.
Gatherings just take place. This is where we did majority of our filming.
But they had a fireplace though, in an
From the
apartment.
last place that you've seen.
Is this even an apartment? Did they say, or a condo?
The place literally was too
This
small.
thing is an
This was
apartment.
much
That's
bigger,
crazy.
and we were able
I
to
didn't think they
do so
put
much more.
fireplaces in.
this is where the teddy bear.
Leveled up.
Oh, that's where he did the teddy bear one.
That's why I was like the lighting looks so different. Like it's so open
That
and
makes sense.
the other apartment was like yellow
I used to
lighting.
love our bathroom. I used to love this bathroom.
Bathroom is gorgeous.
So like their apartment is that one actually the 10.
So this is another thing, like, the fact they upgraded from that
I
is
know.
crazy to me. Like,
And Elle was growing
look at
up.
this other
Before,
thing.
when Elle was a baby, there wasn't much for her to do other than just to be there.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about her saying that they couldn't afford it before they moved in?
I don't believe it.
I don't believe that part either. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I believe that.
I feel like maybe they were tight on money, but I feel like that was a little dramatic.
Yeah,
you
because I
know.
feel like there's no way. Like,
No one's gonna move in somewhere with like knowing they're only gonna be able to like have that much money to pay rent.
yeah, and
You know.
and at that too. I mean, that's debatable. Some people will, but I will say
They're
no
smarter
debate.
than that.
They're smarter than that, but there's no debate on. No one is gonna move into a 3,400. I mean, I'm talking like maybe 1,000, like a normal price apartment, but luxury apartment of that price, I can't see anybody like
Yeah.
going in for that.
I remember the first day we moved in, we were like, holy.
So cute. I can't wait till well, no, I take that back. I can't wait till they start growing.
I know.
They're already growing too fast.
That's when we amped it up. We amped it up so much that we had to start filming every other day. knew that if we were consistent, we would continue to grow when we grow.
That's what everyone says. You
I
know?
would love being
It's true. Like if you're consistent, you do grow on
Yeah, but I
YouTube,
feel like
and everyone grows at
she,
their own pace.
you
But
know,
it's like
was growing up.
I feel like people don't understand how much work goes into being
It was
consistent.
almost
Like
she was natural.
one video, this video is gonna take us like an hour or
That
two to
is such a
film,
huge
and then like
asset to us.
Yeah.
5 hours to edit.
When you enjoy something,
You're right, boo.
Yeah.
it makes it that much better, that much easier. Like if Elle didn't like being in front of the camera, if she was like
We would not
like
be
running,
family.
like if she was running away and she wasn't like, you know, interacting.
And that's most
we
kids
would
too.
not
Like
be
no,
the family.
it's weird. Like you think you grow up like once you're older, you're afraid of the camera, but
We were all-
Yeah.
I feel like most
How
kids
long has it
are.
been since we moved out? A year. A year. It's been a year since we've been here.
Wow. Only a year.
It's only been a freaking year.
So since they've been in 2 other houses, they've moved to 2 other houses in a whole year.
It's been a freaking year since we've been here. This is really where the Ace family was created. The Ace family brand was built here. Because what do we
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see, I remember that.
We had a million Ace family members here.
That's so cute.
And
Yeah.
That's so
we were
motivational.
growing
And I was
So
like,
much, so
what's going
fast.
on?
Oh no!
Yay!
balcony. Towards the end of us living here, we would literally have people outside our balcony yelling, "Hey, Ace family!" We would come
Dude,
home,
that's crazy.
and people would be sitting there all day for us to come home.
Yeah, that would make me so uncomfortable.
I feel like at first it would like feel good, and then after a while you're like, okay, like privacy.
Yeah.
For several reasons. One,
Like you couldn't even get dressed.
Obviously,
Like
the fans.
you know, you'd have to worry.
I know
about
I
people
get
looking through your
I get
window.
nervous about us, well, because they were up high too. But I get nervous about us being. on
Look,
the
people are
bottom.
outside their
we
door,
just
Oh, that's
knocking on their door. That was
Oh.
through like the peephole.
at that spot
We were recording
because
that.
of how loud the fans were outside. Like, they were yelling Ace family as we were filming. So while we were filming, you would hear Ace family come
Not
out.
even
It was
that
just
though, but
too
like they
much.
had a baby. Like
That's
could you imagine
crazy,
people
yeah.
like yelling while your baby's like trying to sleep?
Yeah, it's
Like,
different if it's like a not a family channel, but
Yeah.
that would make me so uncomfortable.
Like, people would just literally stand there.
Yeah.
throughout
I mean, I would
the
still be
entire
upset,
event,
though.
And it was so amazing, like feeling such great support. But then at the same time, it was like, wow, we really do not have any privacy.
We had to sometimes act like
I
we
can
were
feel
home.
that.
We were like, make sure we have no movement. Everybody stayed below the windows.
Can you imagine like living like that? I mean, we obviously did, but it was like,
It was crazy.
it was crazy.
So we decided to,
I mean, honestly though, I wouldn't pretend we were
To a
home.
home.
As long as no one like attacked us, I would be upset, but I wouldn't be like I would just deal
We
with
can't
it.
go to another apartment.
Cause you can always turn your TV
We knew we were
up.
gonna grow.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got a lot of money, we got a big TV, and turn the
Because had we
volume up.
known, we would have moved into a gated place.
yeah, and that was one of the biggest conversations we had moving into a home. Was it like, do we move into a gated community or do we just move into a low-key home with a gate in front of it? Are we safe that
Which is
route?
what they did.
Because we were in that.
Yeah,
in
that
between
big
of, like,
mansion was a gated
We're
house.
big, but we're still able to.
See, I would rather move into a gated community, but then again, you're gonna have neighbors that are gonna be mad.
Every single place we looked at that we actually liked, they obviously you guys know when you buy a home, you have to provide 2 years of taxes.
Which we did not have.
Which we didn't have, so you have to have 2 years of tax of that amount of income. So we orchestrated
Oh.
that, you know, and where you can rent out for a year, and it's called like lease to buy or rent to buy.
Did they say they bought their house though?
You lease a place
Or no,
for
they
a
never
year,
said
and
that.
then
I
you
don't
buy
think so.
it, and then the money that you spent to lease
That's probably why it was so easy for them to just leave that
Up
one
and
house.
leave, yeah.
So we got lucky and moved into this place.
Oh my god, it was like my dream house. I love this house.
That house is
And
my
so
dream house
we
too.
did make
Shoot, the first apartment was my dream
home
house.
with a gate in front.
And that's another thing too. Like a lot of famous people, surprisingly, and we learned this because we went to California a couple years ago and we went on tours and stuff. A lot of famous people that are like extremely rich, that are like entrepreneurs, like artists and stuff like that, they rent.
Yeah.
Like Justin Bieber rents his house. Well, I'm sure he has more than one house, but he has a house in Beverly Hills that he rents for like something crazy. At the time, I think he was paying like $40,000 a month just for rent. Man.
At the very top of the mountain.
Very top of the mountain, last house on the
You have a
cul-de-sac.
mountain house.
The house is. I don't even know, man. I couldn't even make something up like that in a video
thinking
game.
when we did it because thinking
Could've
back,
done
it was the worst mistake.
Me, like mentally, I personally, I don't know if I got that kind of
where you're
imagination.
gonna end up. It was a great investment in our business. right?
I just feel like.
Did you feel that way?
Well, when we moved in, I was like, we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
We're gonna be here for a while.
Honestly, sad they don't live in that house
Couple
anymore.
years.
I know the house was gorgeous. Is there? The house is.
They don't show much of their new house.
I was gonna say because their
Which
old
I
house was
understand
gorgeous,
why,
but I don't
but, like-
remember seeing much of their new house.
And I feel like the house
Yeah,
was so nice.
I don't feel like people know what they live
motivated
in,
us to
right?
want more.
As much at least.
Hopefully not, because that was the whole reason they moved.
Because I don't remember them since they moved. I don't remember them complaining about
This is where
people coming back.
I don't know if they got security and
Our
stuff though
lives.
now.
I would for sure have security.
Yeah.
this house. The last apartment.
See, but you
was
would
where
think, like,
the
with having a
HMB
gate
brand
like
was
that, like, it would
created, like,
still-
our niche and what we
Yeah, that's
were
crazy.
gonna
But I remember seeing one video where
That's
someone
like
was like
this
in their
house
backyard, I think, or
is
something
where
like that.
our
Oh, wow.
lives changing in a way of realizing
Also, they can't even go in this one.
we were getting
That's so
Oh.
cute.
like
Oh, you gotta do that when we get a house.
Oh yeah, like we do this, like
it, yeah, it really
Oh
hit
yeah,
us.
we definitely
we
do.
didn't realize, like, holy crap, like there's gonna be hundreds.
I'm sure at that point they had a cameraman though.
We never showed that. Like we hardly ever showed that. That
That's
part of
crazy.
us was like something we always wanted to keep to ourselves because we felt like the more you show that, the more it feeds fuel to the
It's
fire.
true. You can't like speak on every controversial thing, like whether it's a hater or whether it's somebody opening up at your house or coming up to your house.
I feel anxiety because I was literally scared to go out and throw the trash.
Yeah.
You don't even take out the trash now, so you never,
Realize that.
never would take out the
Couldn't
trash.
just leave our house and be normal anymore. It showed the backyard. Show where the kids. We didn't have a layup time. Let's show where Ellie used to have a good time. I feel like this house was more alive when we were here. Now that we're not here, I feel like it's just here.
Well, yeah, they're
Yeah,
so
that's
famous.
one
Of
thing.
course, they made the
Never
house.
felt like home. But like I've been saying, we
They say never
were
felt
moving
like home.
places for
I don't know
our
if I
business.
believe that.
It
Yeah.
wasn't really for us to be here forever. It wasn't our forever home. It was always an investment. We knew to get to where we wanted to be, we had to be here first.
From what I can tell though, like their house now isn't like this.
Oh, really?
Isn't
They went
as
something
big or
more
like a
low-key.
view or anything. So that's why like when they say
It's probably smarter that way. Because I gotta say, like, if you like he said, from a business standpoint, it made sense. Because if they're living in that house, I feel like it's crazy to say, but like people will flock to people who they think are doing good, you know. And
Yeah.
like I said, the Ace family is really good at putting their best face forward. And if they have this best face in a mansion on the side of California, wherever this is, on a mountain ridge, like, people are gonna want to watch their videos more because they feel like they're doing that much better.
right.
Because I feel like they kind of portrayed it like they owned this house at some point. I don't remember them saying they rented it.
I feel like it was just never a topic that got brought up.
Yeah, so
You know,
you're
that's
gonna
not really
assume.
something that like
Yeah, but I almost guarantee the video said we bought our house. When that video that they just showed,
Oh,
I almost
okay.
guarantee you it said we bought our first or our like dream home. So
Yeah.
that just makes sense. Like, it makes sense because people want to watch that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I believe that they say they got it and they didn't plan on staying there.
that's what I'm saying though. Like he said, this was just an investment to get to where they want to be in their dream home. But I'm like how is this
That's
not
an
a dream home? Like
investment.
what is your
Yeah.
dream home then?
Right.
People don't understand that there's really nothing private in our lives anymore. Like, as much as we
That
want
sucks.
something to be private,
I feel like
it's
that's
not
something
possible
that
because
you
have to
know
film
from the
everything.
jump though. Maybe
Yeah,
not to
you have
that
to
extent,
assume.
but
In
you
order to
you
do
know.
what we do,
Yeah, I mean, you
to
have
continue
your
doing what
life,
we do, we have to show it.
like,
not,
especially with family
not saying it's
videos.
okay, but
Yeah, not saying it's okay, but especially with family videos, like, everything is out there.
Stressful sometimes.
Like, your whole life is out there.
We want to feel safe. We want to feel like we're at home, but then we have to film in our home because our home is our office.
It's true.
In order to keep doing what we're doing, in order to keep going, in order for people to have
It's
something to
imagine
watch,
if, like, if we don't have anything to show, then there's no content.
which means a family will be happy.
yeah, like it sucks because imagine having to
So
stay
it's
in one
interesting to
room to
think about.
record.
And I
You
feel
know,
like
Yeah,
so
you
no
can't.
one sees the rest of your house
Yeah,
or
you
something
can't.
like.
Unless they went back to doing those challenge videos, like, you can't be in your room.
Balance for, like,
It's not realistic when you're that
we can go on
big.
a date and we're not filming and we can feel good about it and still feel like Okay, like
That part
tomorrow,
sucks.
obviously we're gonna be filming. We're very strategic about what we film. So
That's
it's
smart
like,
though. Like
it's
one day on, one day
really,
off.
really tough, and it's harder than people think. And
Oh, for sure.
if we have the cameras rolling the entire day, if you really think about it, we're never gonna live our lives.
That's true though. And that's what I've talked about in other videos. Like, obviously we're not big, but like having the camera rolling for everything. Like, sometimes we just gotta do something first. Like with Christmas, like I didn't roll the first time. Like we opened presents, then I rolled.
Yeah.
It's like we have to enjoy that first.
Yeah.
And that's hard, especially when you're like the Ace family and like their whole thing is like best foot forward. So like there is no open first, enjoy it, and then come back to it later.
This is where Elle learned how to swing for the first time.
That's so cute though. Like regardless of if it's true or not, like.
You know what Elle said to me one day? She goes, Dada, what? Why are they watching me?
That is so sad.
That's very
And
sad.
like, I tried my best not to like make it a scene.
So, okay, so I do want to talk about
That's
that.
crazy.
That's really sad. But from a personal standpoint, like, I would be okay with our fans being outside of our gate. You know what I mean? You wouldn't? No?
I feel like you say that now until it's like an everyday thing. And
That's
then
true.
you're
That's
like,
every day.
you
I mean,
can't
it's
even-
every day, but at the same time, if he's just like, they're just swinging.
Yeah, but
like-
people have something to say about everything.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
I would not be okay with that. Like maybe one day, but like an everyday thing, like
Yeah, I guess that would wear on you.
not for my daughters.
And I'd be sad too if my daughter said that, period.
Yeah.
Like, even if I was okay with it and she wasn't.
Yeah. It can get really stressful at times.
So he thought about quitting and she
Why you
didn't.
look at me like
Oh,
that?
is that what he said?
Yeah.
It's stressful
Yeah, I'm surprised to hear him
and
say
just
that.
like
I know.
constantly
I would think she would say that first.
pleasing people. You know?
But from what I can tell, like her friends, like Kylie, like they got money. They don't need anything from her.
And like for the
And
most
his
part,
friends are
like,
more
I'm
like,
pretty
I don't know what they do exactly, but they don't seem like they're as
person,
As well.
like on the same level. So they probably try and use him a lot.
but
You know?
I guess just the pressure that like
Yeah, because
builds up. Cause like the bigger
it's
you
crazy.
get, the harder it gets.
He's crying.
Like there's been times where I'm so stressed, I'm like, yo, there's like a drug that can like make this shit all go away.
That's dangerous
It
right
can get
there.
crazy. Like
To be thinking like that
The
is super
mental-
dangerous.
you gotta really be mentally strong. I feel like to do what we do.
Like I feel like if you're
it's silly to do
thinking
what we
like
do.
that, like
You
is
know?
it even worth it? You know? Like
Yeah, I feel like when you get to that point of just not being safe and not this all that pressure, I don't know if it is worth it, but that's just crazy. Like it's very motivational to think that you could get to this point in YouTube or with any business. Like just the whole idea and like the whole reason that people do these kind of things is like just to make their own hours, you know, like be able to make money and still spend time with your family or still enjoy life. And like that aspect is so motivational and it's everybody's dream, but at the same time thinking about the pressure just making you feel like you're gonna crumble
yeah.
and you're only working from home, like that would be the same as going in the office every day, like being away from your family
I agree.
or like not enjoying life. So I feel like that part is very sad. I feel like that was probably the realest part in this whole thing.
Yeah.
Especially because for a guy, like we talked about earlier, like I don't think
He's about to get a lot of diss from that too, you know? So
Oh,
for
yeah,
him to
for
say that,
sure.
it has to be real.
it's hard to be like non-masculine as a guy on anything.
Yeah.
But especially on camera because all these people are gonna see it and like it's just not like it's just how, you know, it's whatever, like that's how they say guys are supposed to be. I personally like growing up and being with all you girls, like I got soft. So like I'm used to it, but it's hard for a man to be like real on camera, and I don't think any guy can make themselves cry on command.
Right.
So I have to say that
Or
is
want
probably
to
or
at
want
that,
to, yeah,
yeah.
or even want to. So that's real to me, and I can respect this documentary for the fact that like I've never like before that part, a lot of it did seem like a vlog. like just
Yeah.
high quality vlog. But that part right there, it's like real.
Yeah.
You want to see his Archie more than us give back. What is it like being a famous baby?
Oh,
You lucky I don't
So
beat your
sad
ass.
right there.
Back and start saying, like, our family. Okay, so that moment right there that you guys saw, it makes you know it's a story.
I want to know what happened right there.
yeah.
So for the safety of our
He's
family
always
and
got a
our
Gucci
daughters,
sweater, I swear.
obviously we have to make some adjustments.
I'll be Gucci down.
So safe.
Yeah.
Should we just tell him?
March 2nd.
Wow. So, like, that was just crazy. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I would like the documentary that much, but I liked it more than I thought. That's just one thing. But I'm way more excited for the next ones.
Yeah.
Because like I said before, Austin was crying. It felt like just a really high quality vlog.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously a vlog is a video. It's like life, but it's not behind the scenes. Like a documentary is like nitty gritty, like the worst, the best, everything.
It
So-
seems like the worst is coming in part 2.
Yeah, which makes sense because you want to see that. So why would they put that in the first video?
Right. Right.
So I feel much better about this documentary for the fact that there's like real, at least it seems like there's real stuff to come.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed that video. This is our first reaction video, so go easy on us, of course. Like, we're happy to be doing this video. We're happy to be doing reaction videos, and we're happy to
gonna
be
do
making
another
videos.
one for their
Oh
part
yeah,
2,
we're
for
definitely
sure.
gonna be on the part 2 for sure, because I think that's gonna be much more real. So we're gonna be on that like flies on whatever flies go on. Alright guys, but anyway, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed that video, guys. Consider subscribing and seeing more stuff like this. Hit that like button down below. Give us a big thumbs up so we know that you like this video and we know that we can make more of them, so that we know you'll be here to watch. You know, it does help. And with all that being said, with all that being done, A-Team out!
Yeah.